Welcome to our virtual Bourbonfest Part 2. I'm James, the bar manager here at Mischief on Canal. We have another cocktail for you, this time around the Mint Julep. So no need for a mask, 6-foot rule, really helpful. So today with the Mint Julep, we're gonna be going over a few things that make it a little different from your classic. And this one requires no derby. With your classic mint julep, you got really fancy glass, some crushed ice, maybe even a julep strainer with mint leaves coming out all over the place. This guy is easy, rocks glass, decent ice, quality mint, even better bourbon, and a willingness to imbibe.
All right, that sounds like a good thing.
Yeah.
So I can make this at home pretty easy?
Too easy, yeah. I mean, simple, you only need a couple ingredients. Bourbon, like I mentioned, the Canal Street stuff is the best way to do it. Some fresh mint leaves, some simple syrup, a little bit of club soda. That's really about it.
So walk me through the steps.
Absolutely. So first and foremost, you want to take some simple syrup, put it in the bottom of your glass, or in your shaker in this case. Then we're going to add about 7 to 10 really nice mint leaves. Make sure these are really fresh oils right on the skin. Put them into your shaker, and we're going to muddle it just very gently. We don't want to crush or tear any of the leaves. Might make it a little bit bitter. After that point, we're going to go ahead and add about 2 ounces of our whiskey, in this case, Canal Street bourbon. Then I'm going to add some ice and do a throw technique. So this is a little different from your stir, from your shaking technique. A stir will get it nice and chilled. It won't really impart any air like a shake will. But if you're shaking this cocktail, you might tear up those leaves again. So what we're going to do is going to put the strainer on the smaller one and then pour the drink from the smaller shaker to the larger shaker. Put it back and pour it again. The further you keep your shakers apart, the more air you can impart to the drink, and a little bit better texture you might achieve.
And still chill it.
And still chill it, without over diluting it too. Because remember, it's the focus of bourbon here.
All right, good.
So then you strain the julep into your rocks glass with some fresh ice. Go ahead and top it off with a little bit of club soda, and then of course express that mint leaf over the top of your cocktail as well.
And why would I express a mint leaf?
Well, when you're expressing this mint leaf, you're releasing some more of those aromatic oils, and you can kind of just fill your nose with really strong mint aroma.
And how do you express it?
You can either slap in your palm, slap it on the side of the glass. It's really up to you.
And why is bourbon good for this cocktail?
Bourbon is a little bit sweeter, a little bit lighter. With our ryes, at least, you find that they have a little bit more spice to them, a little bit more character from the different rye grains and the malted barley. But with bourbon, that corn really brings out a really nice sweetness and allows the vanilla char from the oak barrels to come through more readily. So when you're incorporating a little bit of seltzer water, like you do over the top of this drink, it kind of helps bring out those aromatic qualities of it, a little bit more of the sweeter flavors as well.
So why should people come down here to Virtual Bourbonfest?
Well, if you're coming down to our virtual Bourbonfest, you can try mint julep the same way that I'm describing here, but thanks to our rooftop and wall gardens, we have 3 different kinds of mint. Your standard mojito mint, we have tangerine mint, we even have pineapple mint. So there's a few different ways to enjoy this simple cocktail. You can try it side by side against a rye, and what better way to enjoy julep than outside on a patio deck?
And if I'm coming down here, can I just walk in?
Absolutely. We accept walk-ins as well as reservations. Up there, seating can be a little tight at times, so I'd definitely make that reservation if you can. Thank you so much for coming in, joining us for the Mint Julep as part of our virtual Bourbonfest.
Cheers.
Cheers.